Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Our guests are arriving. They are on the way. On this occasion of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, tricolor balloons will be released with slogans written on them, Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. So our general manager is on the way. Let's get ourselves ready for welcoming our chief guest, General Manager Shri B.G. Malia ji. The procedures of Guard of Honor is being performed now.
विभूषण रूपभयङ्कर डमरुग हस्तं तृतीय सहस्र दीक्षितनाथ नटेश गौतम नादयोगप्रिय जगनं किटतगि द्रुगुडतगततगतै जग जग जय जय शशिरविभूषण रूपभयङ्कर डमरुग हस्तं तृतीय सहस्र दीक्षित नाद नटेश गौतम तगतगतां दिगि दिगितै तक्कु दिक्कु तक्किट्ट तुंकिटगिटतिगिटन् तंगि किटतगदेगिट्टां तततां
நன்றி. நடேச கௌத்துவம் ஹம்சத்வனி ராகத்தில் சதுஸ்ர ஏக தாளத்தில் மிக அருமையாக ஒரு நடனத்தை வழங்கிய பெரம்பூர் ரயில்வே மேல்நிலைப் பள்ளியின் மாணவி தியாவுக்கு விழாவின் சார்பில் பாராட்டுகளையும் நன்றியினையும் தெரிவிக்கிறோம். அடுத்த நிகழ்ச்சியாக திரு என் குமார் சீனியர் டெக்னீஷியன் சேலம் அவர்கள் வழங்கும் இனியதொரு பாடல் உங்களுக்காக.
Sri N. Kumar, Senior Technician Carriage and Wagon Salem, will now present a Tamil solo song.
Check. Check. Hold. Check. Hold. இளஞ்சோலை பூத்ததா என்ன ஜாலம் வண்ண கூடம் இளஞ்சோலை பூத்ததா என்ன ஜாலம் வண்ண கூலம் ஒரு பூந்தென்றல் தாலாட்ட சில மேகங்கள் நீரூற்று இளம் ஜோலை பூத்ததா எந்த சொந்தங்கள் யாரோடு என்று காலம்தான் சொல்லுமா பூக்கள் சொல்லாம பூத்தூவும் மேகம் தேதிதான் சொல்லுமா சோலை எங்கும் சுகந்தம் மீண்டும் எங்கே வசந்தம் மயங்கும் கண்கள் சொன்னால் விளங்கும் ஒரு மௌனம் தீர்ந்தது சுதியோடு சேர்ந்தது ஒரு தாளம் ராகம் சொல்ல சந்தம் பொங்கும் மெல்ல மாயமல்ல மந்திரமல்ல இளம் ஜோலை பூத்ததா இளம் ஜோலை பூத்ததா கால்கள் இன்றுதான் ஆடுதோ கண்ணில் என்ன கனவோ நெஞ்சில் என்ன நினைவோ நம்மை யார்தான் கேட்பது விதிதானே சேர்ப்பது இந்த பாசம் பாவம் இல்லை நேசம் மோசம் இல்லை கங்கை என்றும் காய்வதும் இல்லை இளம் ஜோலை பூத்ததா என்ன ஜாலம் வண்ண கோலம் ஒரு பூந்தென்றல் தாலாட்டு சில மேகங்கள் நீரூற்று இளம் ஜோலை பூத்ததா என்ன ஜாலம் வண்ண கோலம்
அருமை.
Thank you so
மிகச்
much, sir.
சிறப்பான பாடலை வழங்கிய திரு என் குமார் அவர்களுக்கு விழாவின் சார்பில் நன்றியை தெரிவிக்கிறோம்.
अब प्रस्तुत है श्री पंजाबकेश्वरा बालाजी ओएस पीसीपीओस कार्यालय और वरिष्ठ मंडल सिग्नल व दूरसंचार इंजीनियर कार्यालय चेन्नई मंडल के सामान्य सहायक श्री ए दिनेश कुमार और उनके नन्हे सुपुत्र मास्टर जॉन इमाम द्वारा प्रस्तुत वाद्य यंत्रों का फ्यूशन संगीत। बालाजी होंगे कीबोर्ड पर और दिनेश व जॉन ड्रम्स बजाएंगे। तो तैयार हो जाइए धड़कते हुए जादुई फ्यूशन संगीत सुनने के लिए।
தொடர்வது வாத்தியங்களின் இசை சங்கமம். ஆச்சரியம் ஆனால் உண்மை. ட்ரம்ஸ் வாத்தியத்தை அனாயாசமாக கையாளும் குழந்தை கலைஞனை நாம் இந்த விழாவில் இந்த நிகழ்ச்சியின் போது காண இருக்கிறோம். திரு பாலாஜி, திரு தினேஷ்குமார் மற்றும் அவரது புதல்வர் மாஸ்டர் ஜான் இமாம் இணைந்து வழங்கும் இசை சங்கமம் இதோ உங்களுக்காக. மிக அருமையாக ட்ரம்ஸ் இசைத்த ஜான் இமாம் மற்றும் ஊழியர்களுக்கு விழாவின் சார்பில் பாராட்டினை தெரிவிக்கிறோம். நன்றி.
Shri P.S. Ansal, Chief Radiographer, Railway Hospital, Perambur, will now present a ghazal.
தொடர்ந்து திரு P.S. அன்சல், சீஃப் ரேடியோகிராஃபர், ரயில்வே ஹாஸ்பிட்டல், பெரம்பூர் வழங்கும் ஒரு கசல் பாடல்.
Hello, check. Hello. होश वालों को खबर क्या, बेखुदी क्या चीज़ है। होश वालों को खबर क्या, बेखुदी क्या चीज़ है। इश्क कीजिए फिर समझिए, इश्क कीजिए फिर समझिए, जिंदगी क्या चीज़ है। होश वालों को खबर क्या, बेखुदी क्या चीज़ है। उनसे नजरें क्या मिली, रोशन फिजाएं हो गई। उनसे नजरें क्या मिली, रोशन फिजाएं हो गई। आज जाना प्यार की जादूगरी क्या चीज़ है। आज जाना प्यार की जादूगरी क्या चीज़ है। इश्क कीजिए फिर समझिए, इश्क कीजिए फिर समझिए, जिंदगी क्या चीज़ है। खुलती सुल्फों ने सिखाया मौसमों को शायरी। ला 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 ला। खुलती सुल्फों ने सिखाई मौसमों को शायरी। झुकती आँखों ने बताया मैं कशी क्या चीज़ है। झुकती आँखों ने बताया मैं कशी क्या चीज़ है। इश्क कीजिए फिर समझिए, इश्क कीजिए फिर समझिए, जिंदगी क्या चीज़ है। हम लबों से कह न पाए उनसे हाले दिल कभी। ला 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 ला। लबों से कह न पाए उनसे हाले दिल कभी, और वो समझे नहीं खामोशी क्या चीज़ है, और वो समझे नहीं खामोशी क्या चीज़ है। इश्क कीजिए फिर समझिए, इश्क कीजिए फिर समझिए, जिंदगी क्या चीज़ है। थैंक यू।
திரு அன்சோல் அவர்களுக்கு அருமையான பாடலை வழங்கியமைக்காக நன்றியை தெரிவிக்கிறோம்.
हमारे अगले कार्यक्रम में संतोष शक्ति आशुलिपिक मुख्य चल स्टॉक इंजीनियर, क्षमा प्रार्थी हूँ। हमारे अगले कार्यक्रम में एक स्पेशल टैलेंट आप देखेंगे. We have heard people whistling songs, but indeed whistling the different tunes is not an easy task. But Srimati Ananta Lakshmi, stenographer, Deputy FA and CAO's office, MMC, will be, yes, of course, she will be whistling a song for us.
தொடர்வது அருமையானதொரு பாடல். பாடலை நாம் பொதுவாக பாடி கேட்டிருப்போம். விசில் மூலமாக பாடலை கேட்டால் எப்படி இருக்கும்? அந்த வினாவிற்கான விடையை நல்குகிறது அடுத்த நிகழ்ச்சி. திருமதி அனந்தலக்ஷ்மி ஸ்டெனோ அவர்கள் வழங்கும் ஒரு விசில் மூலமான சோலோ பாடலும் உங்களுக்காக.
Good morning, everyone.
அருமை, மிக சிறப்பாக இருந்தது. குழலினிது யாழினிது என்று சொன்ன வள்ளுவன் இருந்த நீங்கள் பாடிய விசிலும் இனிது என்று சொல்லியிருப்பாரோ என்னவோ. பாராட்டுக்கள், மிக அருமை அனந்தலட்சுமி அவர்களே. தொடர்வது திருமதி சந்தோஷா சக்தி, ஸ்டெனோ சிஆர்எஸ்சி கோச்சிங் ஆஃபீஸ் எம்ஏஎஸ் அவர்கள் வழங்கும் ஒரு இனிய பாடல்.
கண்ணம்மா கண்ணம்மா அழகு பூஞ்சிலே என்னுள்ளே என்னுள்ளே பொழியும் தேன்மழை உன்னை நினைத்திருந்தால் அம்மம்மா நெஞ்சமே துளி குதித்தது தானே ஒளி வீசும் மணி தீபம் அது யாரோ நீ கண்ணம்மா கண்ணம்மா அழகு பூஞ்சிலை என்னுள்ளே என்னுள்ளே பொழியும் தேன்மழை செம்பருத்தி பூவ போல ஸ்நேகமான வாய்மொழி சின்னம் கொஞ்ச கோடை கூட ஆகிடாதோ மார்கழி பாலிலா உன் கையிலே சோறாகி போகுதே வானவில் நீ சூடிட மேலாடையாகுதே கண்ணம்மா கண்ணம்மா என்னம்மா உன்னை உள்ளம் இன்னதம்மா கண்ணம்மா கண்ணம்மா அழகு பூஞ்சிலை என்னுள்ளே என்னுள்ளே பொழியும் தேன்மழை உன்னுடைய கோலம் காண கோயில் நீங்கும் சாமியே மண்ணடந்த பாதம் காண சோலையாகும் பூமியே பாரதி உன் சாயலை பாட்டாக மாற்றுவான் தேவதை நீதானென வாயார போற்றுவான் கண்ணம்மா கண்ணம்மா நிலமா நிற்கும் நிற்கும் நிறமா கண்ணம்மா கண்ணம்மா அழகு பூஞ்சிலை என்னுள்ளே என்னுள்ளே பொழியும் தேன்மழை உன்னை நினைத்திருந்தால் அம்மம்மா நெஞ்சமே துளி குதித்தது தான் எங்கெங்கும் செல்லுமே ஒளி வீசும் மணி தீபம் அது யாரோ நீ
மிக அருமை, மனதை வருடிச் செல்லும் அருமையானதொரு பாடலை வழங்கியமைக்காக திருமதி சந்தோஷா சக்தி அவர்களுக்கு நன்றி. தொடர்வது திரு பவன் ரெண்டேகா ஓஎஸ் சேலம் அவர்கள் வழங்கும் இனியதொரு ஹிந்தி பாடல்.
बहुत बढ़िया गाया संतोष शक्ति ने, बहुत बहुत बधाइयाँ। Shri Pavan Ramte K OS CMS Office Salem will now present a solo Hindi song.
हर्ष नीले नीले अंबर पर चांद जब आए प्यार बरसाए हमको तरसाए ऐसा कोई साथी हो ऐसा कोई प्रेमी हो प्यास दिल की बुझा जाए नीले नीले अंबर पर चांद जब आए प्यार बरसाए हमको तरसाए ऐसा कोई साथी हो ऐसा कोई प्रेमी हो प्यास दिल की बुझा जाए नीले नीले अंबर पर चांद जब आए प्यार बरसाए हमको तरसाए ऊंचे पर्वत जब चूमते हैं अंबर को प्यासा प्यासा अंबर जब चूमता है सागर को ऊंचे ऊंचे पर्वत जब चूमते हैं अंबर को प्यासा प्यासा अंबर जब चूमता है सागर को प्यार से कसने को बाहों में बसने को मेरा मन ललचाए कोई तो आ जाए ऐसा कोई साथी हो ऐसा कोई प्रेमी हो प्यास दिल की बुझा जाए नीले नीले अंबर पर चांद जब आए प्यार बरसाए हमको तरसाए छम करता सावन बूंदों के बान चलाए सतरंगी बरसातों में जब तन मन भीगा जाए छम छम करता सावन बूंदों के बान चलाए सतरंगी बरसातों में जब तन मन भीगा जाए प्यार में नहाने को डूब ही जाने को दिल मेरा तड़पाए कोई तो छू जाए ऐसा कोई साथी हो ऐसा कोई प्रेमी हो प्यास दिल की बुझा जाए नीले नीले अंबर पर चांद जब आए प्यार बरसाए हमको तरसाए ला 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 La 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 la.
Thank you,
thank you.
அருமையான பாடல் திரு குமார் அவர்கள் பாடிய இளமை எனும் பூங்காற்று என்ற பாடலின் ஹிந்தி வடிவத்தை அருமையாக பாடினீர்கள் நன்றி தொடர்ந்து திருமதி எஸ் ரம்யா ஜூனியர் டிரான்ஸ்லேட்டர் WPO ஆஃபீஸ் கோல்டன் ராக் மற்றும் அஞ்சலி ஹரிஹரன் JE ஒர்க்ஷாப் கோல்டன் ராக் இணைந்து வழங்கும் ஒரு செமி கிளாசிக்கல் நடனம்
अगले आइटम में एक पेपी सेमी क्लासिकल डांस आप देखेंगे प्रस्तुत करने जा रहे हैं एस रम्या कनिष्ठ अनुवादक WPO कार्यालय पुनमलई और अंजलि हरिहरन कनिष्ठ इंजीनियर पुनमलई कर्मशाला
खुशी मेरी धड़कनों में बजती है।
मेरी जागती निगाहों में ख्वाहिश तेरी ही सजती है।
मेरे ख्याल में हर पल तेरे ख्याल शामिल है।
लम्हे जुदाइयों वाले मुश्किल बड़े ही मुश्किल हैं।
ओ पिया
निजा 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 धनी 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 पदा 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 गम पदा नि निजा pani niza pani niza pani niza pani niza gama pada nida pada nida pada niza gama pada nida pada pama gama gari sani sani sa gama ga sa gama pada pada niza gama pada nida pada pama gama gari sani sani sa gama ga sa gama pada pada niza 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 niza
धनी 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 धनी
gama pada nida pama gama pada nida pama
गम पम गम गरे सरे सनी धनी सा
pada ni niza sa gama ga
सा सा गा गा मा बदा धनी दा
धनी sa ga sani धनी sani धनी da pama gama धनी sa धनी da pama gama gari sani धनी sa gama धनी sani da pama gama gari sani da gama धनी sani da pama gama gari sani da धनी ni sa sa ga ni ni sa sa ga gama ma sa sa ga gama ma da da ga gama ma da da ni ni ma ma da da ni ni sa sa da da ni ni sa sa ga
मेरे ढोलना सुन मेरे प्यार की धुन मेरे ढोलना
அருமை மிகச் சிறப்பாக செமி கிளாசிக்கல் நடனத்தை வழங்கிய எஸ் ரம்யா மற்றும் அஞ்சலி ஹரிஹரன் இருவருக்கும் விழாவின் சார்பில் நன்றி.
बहुत बढ़िया रम्या और अंजलि, बधाइयाँ हो। इस सांस्कृतिक कार्यक्रम के अंतिम हिस्से के रूप में श्री वी कले सेल्वन एंड 7 अदर्स प्रधान आरक्षी हैं पुनमले के और उनकी टीम धड़कते हुए संगीत से भरा सामूहिक लोक नृत्य आपके लिए प्रस्तुत करेंगे।
தொடர்வது ஒரு நாட்டுப்புற குழு நடன நிகழ்ச்சி. திரு கலைச்செல்வன், ஹெட் கான்ஸ்டபிள் கோல்டன் ராக் குழுவினர் இணைந்து இந்த நடனத்தை வழங்குகிறார்கள். விவசாயிகளின் வாழ்வை படம் பிடித்து காட்டும் நடனம் இது. மணப்பாறை மாடு கட்டி, மாயவரம் ஏறு பூட்டி, மதுரை மல்லிகை மணம் வீச, மண்ணின் மைந்தர்களாய் இவர்கள் எவ்வாறு இந்த நடனத்தை ஆடுகிறார்கள் வாருங்கள், நாமும் ஒரு கிராமிய சூழலில் இந்த நடனத்தை கண்டு மகிழலாம்.
மாயவரம் ஏறு வந்து நின்று ரசிக்கிற ஊரு சனம் இந்த தேர இழுத்து செல்லும்.
மிக அருமை அருமை. கைதட்டலே அதற்கு பதில் சொல்கிறது. விவசாயிகளின் ஒவ்வொரு நிகழ்வையும் படம் பிடித்து காட்டினீர்கள். அரங்கம் சிலிர்த்தது. நன்றி.
बहुत बहुत बधाइयाँ. बहुत एनर्जेटिक परफॉर्मेंस था. इस लोक नृत्य के माध्यम से इन्होंने तमिलनाडु के ही नहीं बल्कि सारे देश के किसानों के जीवन को प्रतिबिंबित किया है. बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. We do hope all of you enjoyed the cultural program until the last minute of it, and we too enjoyed in presenting the programs to you.
இன்றைய விழாவில் இனிய கலை நிகழ்ச்சிகள் இத்துடன் நிறைவு பெறுகின்றன. கலை நிகழ்ச்சிகளில் பங்கெடுத்துக் கொண்ட அனைத்து மாணவ செல்வங்கள் மற்றும் ரயில்வே ஊழியர்கள் அனைவருக்கும் விழாவின் சார்பில் நெஞ்சார்ந்த நன்றியை தெரிவிக்கிறோம். அடுத்ததாக தெற்கு ரயில்வேயின் சாதனைகளை உலகுக்கு உணர்த்தும் நன்னாள் இந்நாள். நாம் கடந்து வந்த வெற்றி பாதையை, புரிந்த சாதனைகளை, அடைந்த வெற்றிகளை எடுத்துரைக்கும் வகையில் தெற்கு ரயில்வே தலைமை மக்கள் தொடர்பு அலுவலகம் தயாரித்து வழங்கும் அருமையானதொரு காணொளி காட்சி இப்போது உங்களுக்காக.
Spanning over a vast expanse of 5,087 route kilometers, Southern Railway houses 6 divisions and 727 railway stations. As a place of camaraderie for 80,000 employees, the zone is an indicator of progress in every facet of working. Service with a smile has always been the buzzword for this passenger-oriented railway. The five-fold mantra, safety, security, punctuality, comfort and cleanliness drives the zone in making impactful strides on all fronts. The year 2021-22 saw the commissioning of infrastructural projects covering 92.73 kilometers and electrification of 598.18 kilometers of the zone's network. At Southern Railway, it is always safety first, with aggressive safety campaigns and safety audits. Southern Railway registered 0 consequential accidents in 2021-22. Track renewal works for 257.84 kilometers were completed during the last financial year. Interlocking of all NI gates are being carried out on mission mode to ensure the safety of train operations. The year witnessed a significant increase in freight volume and earnings, with rich contribution from coal, iron and steel, cement, fertilizers, POL and container traffic, which resulted in an upswing of the freight indices of Southern Railway. Thanks to the dynamic initiatives of our business development units, the zone witnessed incremental traffic with new streams coming in, such as construction machinery, harvester machines, power tillers, motor tractors, edible oil, laterite, motor cars, de-oil cake and slag. During the second COVID wave in 2021, Southern Railway operated 95 Oxygen Express special trains that delivered 7,780 tons of LMO, bringing relief to the states of Tamil Nadu and Kerala. Protecting passengers, goods and railway property is the motto of RPF, and during the peak of COVID's second wave, the RPF wing of Southern Railway worked round the clock, establishing COVID protocol at stations and in escorting oxygen express trains. Customer is the king, and Southern Railway strives hard to offer a pleasant ambience and improved amenities to rail users, and the facilities at stations are regularly revamped to give them an unforgettable experience. To encourage and enhance the livelihood of the local artisans, weavers and traders, Indian Railways has launched an ambitious initiative called One Station, One Product. In line with this robust initiative of Indian Railways, Southern Railway has set up sale outlets for promoting products of local fame at major stations. This scheme is being further proliferated in several other stations across the zone. When we heal the earth, we heal ourselves. As a part of Go Green mission, the zone is marching ahead, taking remarkable strides in energy conservation, both in traction and non-traction categories. The sale of scrap at Southern Railway recorded a cumulative sale of Rs 348.55 crores during the financial year 2021-22. Innovations have been a regular trait at Southern Railway, and Pasumai and Prakriti are the two new creations of the zone. Pasumai eco-friendly locomotive is the first of its kind dual-mode shunting locomotive innovated by Electric Loco Shed at Arakkonam. Prakriti Crew dual-boat tower car was developed at the Avadi workshop and commissioned on 22nd December 2021. It can be operated either in OHE or battery mode. Besides reducing carbon dioxide emission by 47,520 kgs on account of saving 18,000 litres of diesel, the tower car will generate savings to the tune of Rs 15 lakhs per year. Southern Railway has always believed in being energy efficient, and as a responsible government organization, has taken noble initiatives to achieve the goal of going green. These innovative ideas have brought in several awards and accolades. The railway hospitals across the zone rendered yeoman service during the second wave of COVID. The healthcare professionals went beyond the call of duty to offer altruistic service to COVID-affected employees and dependents. 82.89% of the total staff strength of Southern Railway have been fully vaccinated. Oxygen generators have been installed at the railway hospitals in Perambur, Madurai, Arakkonam, and Golden Rock Workshop Hospital in Trichy to meet the exigencies. The palatial Southern Railway headquarters building in Chennai is an architectural masterpiece standing tall as a symbol of heritage. Southern Railway is proud to celebrate the centenary celebrations of this heritage building inaugurated in 1922 by Lady Willingdon. In commemoration of the centenary celebrations of this historic structure, a special poster cover has been brought out by Southern Railway in association with Department of Posts, channelizing our every effort towards attaining systemic and sustainable growth in tune with the pulsating initiatives of Indian Railways. Southern Railway's vision is to bring the beholden smile on the face of every rail user. Powered by an inspiring leadership and resolute team of officers and staff, Southern Railway is advancing towards the horizons of success, working towards making rail travel more comfortable and convenient, and making every journey a memorable one.
நன்றி. நமது சாதனைகளை மீண்டும் திரும்பி பார்ப்பதற்கு ஒரு அரிய வாய்ப்பினை நல்கிய சிபிஆர்ஓ அலுவலகத்திற்கு நன்றி. அருமையானதொரு காணொளி காட்சி. நாம் மிகவும் ஆவலோடு எதிர்பார்க்கும் தருணம் இது. ஒவ்வொரு ரயில்வே ஊழியருக்கும் தனது பணிக்காலத்தில் பொது மேலாளர் விருது பெற வேண்டும் என்ற ஒரு உயர்ந்த எண்ணம் ஒவ்வொருவருக்குள்ளும் இருக்கும். அந்த வகையில் இன்று தெற்கு ரயில்வே நிர்வாகம் தனது ஊழியர்களை விருது வழங்கி கௌரவப்படுத்துகிறது. மிகச்சிறப்பாக பணியாற்றிய அந்த ஊழியர்கள், தன்னலம் கருதாது உழைத்த அந்த ஊழியர்கள் இன்று கௌரவிக்கப்படுகிறார்கள். இன்னும் சில நிமிடங்களில் முக்கிய விருந்தினர்கள் மேடைக்கு வந்து விருது வழங்கும் நிகழ்வை நடத்தி கொடுக்க இருக்கிறார்கள். மரியாதைக்குரிய தெற்கு ரயில்வேயின் பொது மேலாளர் அவர்கள் விருதுகளை படுத்த இருக்கிறார். அதற்கு முன்னதாக அவர்தம் வாழ்த்துரை. மக்கள் சேவையே மகத்தான சேவை என்ற தாரக மந்திரத்தை கொண்டு
will also be presented during this function. I take this opportunity to welcome our beloved General Manager Sri Vijay Malya sir for this function. Welcome sir. I also heartily welcome our respected SDGM Sri Mahesh. Welcome sir. I also welcome the respected PHODs, DRMs, CWMs and other officers who are present here. I also welcome the President of the SRMU and other office bearers of SRMU, General Secretaries and members of the AIN, SROA, SRPOA and RPF associations. I also welcome President of the Southern Railway Women's Welfare Organization and members of the women's organization who are present here. I heartily welcome the distinguished awardees who are present here and who have come here to receive the lifetime achievement from our respected General Manager. I also extend a very warm welcome to the press and media who are covering this function. Finally, I once again welcome you all to this function. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Our chief guest Shri B.G. Malya ji has assumed the charge as General Manager of Southern Railway on 1st April 2022. An officer of 1985 batch of Indian Railway Service of Electrical Engineers, Shri B.G. Malya ji joined Railways after graduation in Electrical Engineering from IIT Delhi. He has served as Divisional Railway Manager of Guntakal and Bilaspur divisions and has worked as Chief Electrical Loco Engineer of South Central Railway. Prior to taking over as Additional General Manager Southern Railway, he was serving as Principal Chief Electrical Engineer of South Western Railway.
Officers involved in train operations, all staff involved in train operations. 30.5 has been achieved. At one time, I remember, we were wondering whether even 29 million tons would be possible. So against all odds, we have achieved 30.5 million tons. My salutes to all of you. The infrastructure projects Gugan has already talked about. We have made new lines, we have doubled, we have done gauge conversion, we have done electrification. And let me tell you, all these projects, most of them are brownfield projects. Doing brownfield projects in a country like India with so many factors trying to control you is a real challenge. So whatever we have done is a testimony to our excellent planning, dedication, of the construction organization, of the RE unit, of RVNL, and all this is possible because of the backing of Southern Railway. No construction organization can work effectively without support from the departments of railways. So again, my hats off to you for all the infrastructure achievements. Here I would like to mention to you, in the current fiscal, our target is 35.7 million tons, which is again a real challenge. Not only that, we have got a letter from Railway Board where we have been told that Indian Railways by 2027, we should grow to a level of 3,000 million tons. Today, we are doing 1,420 million tons, so we are expected to grow to 3,000 million tons. That means we have to gear up to maybe more than double. It comes to 2.2 times of what we are presently doing. It's a real challenge, but knowing the strength of all of us sitting here, I think we should be able to do it. In fact, there is a video conference on Monday where we'll be presenting our ideas. And in fact, I want to ask all of you to contribute your ideas, how this incremental loading, which will take us to a level of 60 million tons, is going to come. Today, we are at a level of 30 million tons. Planning for this year is 35.7. And in the next 5 years, we have to grow to 60 million tons. So this is a challenge which we have to meet because the Indian Railway finances are not in a very good shape. We need to improve them. And unless this type of quantum growth happens, we'll be in trouble. So I appeal to each one of you, let us work together like a team, like a family, and take this very daunting challenge of taking Southern Railway to 60 million tons over the next 5 years. All departments have done wonderfully well. I don't want to talk about the achievements of each department. I think the presentation was very exhaustive. Only one comment I would like to make about our excellent safety record. We've had an accident-free 2021-22, which is a great achievement. It just proves that all of us have given utmost importance to that catchword, safety first. All departments have excelled in their maintenance practices. All our operators have stuck to the safety norms. That is why such an excellent safety record has been possible. And I pray to the Lord Almighty that we should be able to sustain this excellent record that we have achieved in the coming years too. There are a lot of achievements which perhaps Gugan's presentation, they were not covered. I'll just mention a few of them. On the security front, at 43 stations, we have added closed circuit TVs under the Nirbhaya scheme. All of you will remember that Nirbhaya episode, a shame on India, a blot on India. But unfortunately, we needed a trigger like that to wake us up and realize the importance of surveillance. And we are very happy today that our Signal and Telecommunication Department and Security Department have been able to add 43 stations to this network of stations with a surveillance system. We have made travel easy for people by providing lifts, escalators, battery-operated carts, and even all our stations have started looking different. I get visitors from overseas. When they see our stations, they say, Mr. Malya, what we used to see 10 years back is very different now. पहले हम लोग प्लेटफॉर्म पे केले के छिलके देखते थे, मूंगफली के छिलके देखते थे. Now that is not the scene. The most average of stations looks sparkling clean. Again, it is a great achievement for Indian Railways. Stations which are patronized by more than 2 lakh passengers per day, like in the case of Chennai, we are still able to maintain the station absolutely clean. You can look at the floor and comb your hair. It is so sparkling clean. So my salutation to all departments involved in maintaining clean stations. Energy front, we have done remarkably well. The Chennai Central Station, our showcase station, is carbon neutral during the daytime. What it means is whatever energy is required for running Chennai Central Station is coming through solar panels installed on the rooftop. It's a great saving for us, and this exercise is being replicated at other stations, hospitals, running rooms. This will help us contribute our bit to making the environment cleaner, because lesser of coal-based or petrol-based generation, it means a greener environment. So we can take pride in the fact that on the energy front, Southern Railway has been doing exceedingly well. Scrap sales, I think Gugan mentioned, we've reached almost 350 crores. My compliments to all the department who have promptly moved the scrap, and PCMM Saab and his wonderful team who were able to dispose it off. I think this is a quantum jump over what we did last year. Our employees are our biggest strength. Hence, training of the employees becomes very important. Our railway has been leading in this project called Mission Karma Yogi, which is focused at improvement of skills. Improvement of skills which are job specific, they help you perform better. Not only that, we are also concerned that all our employees should be healthy. So we'll be doing unconventional courses like the art of living, which will help us improve our health. These training courses which are unconventional, they are required because most of us have an excuse that I don't have time for exercise. I don't have time for meditation. So a disciplined course would help us appreciate the need for this type of training better. So we'll do more and more of these courses. I request all employees to take the benefit of such courses. The industrial climate, the relationship between the staff and the officers on Southern Railway has been excellent. I think we have been working like a family. That culture, it comes out of a deep understanding of each other's problems and the concern to solve them. So my hats off to our HR department, our unions and associations for helping us reach that level of, what can I say, it's a climate, industrial climate, which is to be seen to be believed. And I'm sure this will continue. I assure you that from my side, my doors are always open for employees who have a grievance to report, and we'll make our best efforts within the framework of rules to address those grievances. So again, my compliments to all of you on the 67th Railway Week. I would like to especially thank the participants of the very wonderful cultural program we saw. It was unbelievable. A 6-year-old girl doing a Bharatanatyam dance, a small boy, he looked, I think, 4 to me. He was on the drums, and we had a variety of items which reaffirmed my belief that Indian Railways are representative of the national culture. We have a mix of the culture of all the states of India that was very visible in this 35-minute cultural program what we had today. My compliments to the HR department and SDGM for organizing this show. The PCPO has been at it for the last 1 month. SDGM has been working very hard to make sure that the awards are processed on time, and their teams for putting up this show. And this auditorium is very close to me. I spent a lot of my life in ICF. This auditorium has gone a real transformation over the last 10 years, and we can be proud of it. I don't think in Chennai city, you would have too many auditoriums of this caliber. So my compliments to all the employees on this very joyous occasion of the 67th Railway Week. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir.
வாழ்த்துரை நல்கிய பொது மேலாளர் அவர்களுக்கு விழாவின் சார்பில் நெஞ்சார்ந்த நன்றியை தெரிவிக்கிறோம்.
Here is an announcement, please. The car owner of the car number TN36AB1100 is asked to report to the in charge of the concerned personal department, APO welfare. We have now come to the most awaited moment, the prize distribution ceremony. We begin with the President's Medal. Yes, one of our staff has been honored with the President's Gold Medal for meritorious service for civil defense on Republic Day 2021. I now request our chief guest to kindly present the President's Gold Medal for meritorious service for civil defense to Shri B. Bhaskar, Senior Civil Defense Inspector, General Branch Headquarters. The award includes a certificate to
அரங்க நிறைந்த கரவொலி எழுப்பி திரு பி பாஸ்கர் சீனியர் சிவில் டிஃபென்ஸ் இன்ஸ்பெக்டர் அவர்களை வாழ்த்துவோம். ஜனாதிபதி தங்கப்பதக்கத்தை பெற்றிருக்கிறார். வாழ்த்துக்கள்.
Shri B. Bhaskar joined Railways in 1983 and is trained in the instructor's course in the year 1987. He completed camouflage and concealment course at the College of Military Engineering, Pune. I also request our Deputy General Manager to kindly join the award winner. In charge of Civil Defense, our Deputy General Manager. Kindly join our award winner, the medal winner, Shri B. Bhaskar.
பெருமைமிகு இந்த நிகழ்வின் துறை சார்ந்த அதிகாரிகளும் மேடைக்கு வந்து இந்த பெருமைமிகு நிகழ்வில் கலந்து கொள்கிறார்கள். தெற்கு ரயில்வேக்கு பெருமை சேர்க்கும் நிகழ்வு இது. இந்திய அளவில் நம் பெருமையை வலியுறுத்தும் உன்னதமான தருணம். குடியரசுத் தலைவர் அவர்களின் தங்கப்பதக்கம் மற்றும் சான்றிதழ். Thank you.
Prestigious moment for Southern Railway. Thank you very much, sir. 7 officials have been honored with the annual Railway National Award for the year 2021. I request our chief guest to kindly distribute these national level board awards to the officials, please. Shri Arun R, Senior DEN West, Chennai. Dr. Saumitra Sinha Roy, retired ACHD, Railway Hospital, Perambur. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together. Give him a big round of applause. Shri A. Abdul Majid, retired Chief Controller, Senior DOM, Chennai Mandal. Shri A. Abdul Majid, retired Chief Controller, Senior DOM's Office, Chennai Division. Shri S. Azmat Sharif, Office Superintendent, PCPO's Office, Headquarters. Shri G. Gopalakrishnan, SSC, Signal, Dindigul, Madurai Division. Hiroja Kumar Patro, Senior Section Engineer, ELS, Royapuram. and Kumari Ponnammal, Hospital Assistant, Railway Hospital, Perambur. Moving on to the Southern Railway GM Awards. The Southern Railway Administration recognizes the services of railwaymen by felicitating them with shields and awards at general managers level. We begin with the shields. The best performing divisions, workshops, extra divisional offices, health units, running rooms, railway schools, etc. are given shields. The shields will be given with a certificate. We request our chief guest, Shri B.G. Malyaji, to kindly distribute the shields, please. The GM's Interdivisional Overall Efficiency Shield for the winners goes to the Tiruchirappalli Division. May I request Shri Manish Agarwal, Divisional Railway Manager, Tiruchi, to kindly come forward and receive the shield, please. The GM's Interdivisional Overall Efficiency Shield. The winners are Tiruchirappalli Division. Shri Manish Agarwal, Divisional Railway Manager, Tiruchi, is receiving the shield. The GM's Interdivisional Overall Efficiency Shield for the runners goes to the Palakkad Division. May I request Shri Trilok Kothari, Divisional Railway Manager, Palakkad, to kindly come forward and receive the shield, please. Ladies and gentlemen, please give him a big hand. The GM's Interdivisional Overall Efficiency Shield for the runners is backed by Palakkad Division. The other officers present here from Palakkad Division are also requested to join our Divisional Railway Manager, Palakkad, Shri Trilok Kothari. The Commercial Efficiency Shield is shared by Chennai Division and Salem Division. I request Shri R. Harikrishnan, Senior DCM, Chennai Division, and Shri E. Harikrishnan, Senior DCM of Salem Division, to kindly receive the shield, please. I also request Shri Ganesh, DRM, Chennai Division, Shri A. G. Srinivas, DRM, Salem, and Shri R. Dhananjayalu, Principal Chief Commercial Manager, to kindly join the team. The Commercial Efficiency Shield, which is shared by the Chennai Division and Salem Division. The Engineering Efficiency Shield is backed by Chennai Division. I request Shri R. Ram Prasad Rao, Senior Divisional Engineer Coordination of Chennai Division, to kindly receive the shield. I also request Shri Ganesh, DRM, Chennai Division, and Shri Prafulla Verma, Principal Chief Engineer, to kindly join Shri R. Ram Prasad Rao. the Engineering Efficiency Shield, which is backed by Chennai Division. Shri R. Ramprasad Rao, Senior Divisional Engineer Coordination of Chennai Division, is receiving the shield along with Shri Ganesh DRM MAS and Shri Prafulla Verma, Principal Chief Engineer. The Engineering Efficiency Shield goes to the Chennai Division. The Electrical Efficiency Shield is won by Salem Division. I request Shri P.K. Selvam, Senior Divisional Electrical Engineer, Salem, to kindly receive the shield, please, along with Shri A.G. Srinivas, DRM Salem, and Shri R.K. Mehta, Principal Chief Electrical Engineer. The Electrical Efficiency Shield is backed by the Salem Division. Shri P.K. Selvam, Senior Divisional Electrical Engineer, Salem, is receiving the shield with DRM Salem and Principal Chief Electrical Engineer. The Operating Efficiency Shield is won by Salem Division. I request Shri M. Bhupati Raja, Senior Divisional Operations Manager, Salem, to kindly receive the shield, please. I also request Shri A.G. Srinivas, DRM Salem, and Ms. Ninu Itiara, Principal Chief Operations Manager, to join Shri M. Bhupati Raja. The Operating Efficiency Shield goes to the Salem Division. The Mechanical Efficiency Shield is won by Palakkad Division. I request Shri Jitin Nelson, Senior Divisional Mechanical Engineer, Palakkad, to kindly receive the shield, please. I also request Shri Trilok Kothari, DRM Palakkad, and Shri Gautam Datta, Principal Chief Mechanical Engineer, to kindly join Shri Jitin Nelson. The Mechanical Efficiency Shield, which is won by the Palakkad Division. Shri Jitin Nelson, Senior Divisional Mechanical Engineer, is receiving the shield along with Shri Trilok Kothari and Shri Gautam Datta. The Security Efficiency Shield is won by Palakkad Division again. I request Shri Jatin B. Raj, Divisional Security Commissioner, Palakkad, to kindly receive the shield along with Shri Trilok Kothari, DRM Palakkad, and Shri G. M. Ishwar Rao, Principal Chief Security Commissioner. The Security Efficiency Shield is won by Palakkad Division. Shri Jatin B. Raj, DSC Palakkad, is receiving the shield along with Shri Trilok Kothari and Shri G. M. Ishwar Rao. The Signal and Telecommunication Efficiency Shield goes to the Palakkad Division again. I request Shri K. M. Basha, Senior DSTE Palakkad, to kindly receive the shield along with Shri Trilok Kothari, DRM Palakkad, and Shri P. Madhusudanan, Principal Chief Signal and Telecommunication Engineer. The Signal and Telecommunication Efficiency Shield goes to the Palakkad Division. Shri K. M. Basha, Senior DSTE Palakkad, is receiving the shield along with the DRM Palakkad and our Principal Chief Signal and Telecommunication Engineer. The Accounts Efficiency Shield is backed by Salem Division. I request Shri S. Manikandan, Senior Divisional Finance Manager, Salem, to kindly receive the shield, please. I also request Shri A. G. Srinivas, DRM Salem, and Shri Krishnamurthy, Principal Finance Advisor, to join Shri S. Manikandan, Senior DFM Salem. I request the officers to kindly come forward to the stage to receive the shield from the left side of the stage from the audience point of view. Receive the shield and leave the stage from the right side from the audience point of view. The medical efficiency shield is won by Tiruchi Division. I request Dr. Soundara Rajan, Chief Medical Superintendent Tiruchi, to kindly receive the shield. I also request Shri Manish Agrawal, DRM Tiruchi, and Dr. C.V. N. Murthy, Principal Chief Medical Director, to kindly receive the shield along with Dr. Soundara Rajan, CMS Tiruchi. The medical efficiency shield won by Tiruchi Division. I request all the officers who are receiving the shields to kindly come onto the stage from the left side of the stage from the audience point of view. After receiving the shield, please leave the stage from the right side of the stage from the audience point of view. The personal efficiency shield goes to the Tiruchi Division again. I request Shri Tirumurugan, DPO Tiruchi, to kindly receive the shield, along with Shri Manish Agrawal, DRM Tiruchi, and Shri K. Hari Krishnan, Principal Chief Personnel Officer. The personal efficiency shield is being received by Shri Tirumurugan, DPO Tiruchi. The Manpower Planning Efficiency Shield is backed by Chennai Division. I request Shri B.A. Arvind, Senior Divisional Personnel Officer of Chennai Division, to kindly receive the shield, please. I also request Shri Ganesh, DRM Chennai Division, and Shri K. Hari Krishnan, Principal Chief Personnel Officer, to kindly join Shri B.A. Arvind. The shield for the best maintained health unit is won by Health Unit Tiruchi. I request Dr. Ulaganathan, Senior Divisional Medical Officer, Health Unit Tiruchi, to kindly receive the shield, please. I also request Shri Manish Agrawal, DRM Tiruchi, and Dr. C.V. N. Murthy, Principal Chief Medical Director, to kindly join Dr. Ulaganathan. The shield for the best maintained health unit. The winners are Health Unit Tiruchi. The shield for the best kept extra divisional office major goes to Chief Workshop Manager's Office, Ponmalai. I request Shri Clement Barnabas, Deputy Chief Mechanical Engineer, Carriage and Wagon, Ponmalai, to kindly receive the shield, along with Shri Shyamadhar Ram, Chief Workshop Manager, Ponmalai, and Shri Gautam Datta, Principal Chief Mechanical Engineer. The shield for the best kept extra divisional office minor is backed by Chief Workshop Manager's Office, S&T Workshop, Potanur. I request Shri Sandeep Kumar, Chief Signal and Telecommunication Engineer Planning, to kindly receive the shield along with Shri P. Madhusudanan, Principal Chief Signal and Telecommunication Engineer. The shield for the best kept extra divisional office minor. Goes to the CWM office SNT workshop Potanur. Ladies and gentlemen, please give them a big round of applause. The shield for the best kept headquarters office major is won by the Principal Chief Materials Manager Office, Perambur. I request Shri Prakash Chand Tamta, Principal Chief Materials Manager, Perambur, to kindly receive the shield, please. The best kept headquarters office major. I also request Shri Subbarayadu, CMM, to kindly join Shri Prakash Chand Tamta to receive the shield, please. The shield for the best kept headquarters office minor is bagged by the Chief Electrical Engineer, Construction Office, Chennai Egmore. I request Shri N. Balaji, Chief Electrical Engineer, Construction, Egmore, and Shri P. Subramanian, Chief Administrative Officer, to kindly receive the shield, please, along with Shri M. Prabhakaran, Deputy CEE General Construction, Egmore, and Shri S. Jayakrishnan, Deputy CEE OHE Construction, Egmore. Please join together to receive the shield for the best kept headquarters office minor, which is backed by Chief Electrical Engineer, Construction Office, Chennai Egmore. The green shield is won by the Ponmalai Workshop. I request Shri P. Subramanian, Assistant Workshop Manager, Production, Ponmalai, Shri Shamadhar Ram, and Shri Gautam Datta, Principal Chief Mechanical Engineer, to kindly receive the shield, please. I request Shri Gautam Datta, Principal Chief Mechanical Engineer, and Shri Shamadhar Ram, Chief Workshop Manager, Ponmalai, also to join Shri P. Subramanian, Assistant Workshop Manager, Production, Ponmalai, to receive the green shield, which is won by the Ponmalai Workshop. The Planning Work Study Efficiency Shield goes to the Thiruvananthapuram Division. I request Shri Siddharth K. Verma, Divisional Personnel Officer, Thiruvananthapuram, to kindly receive the shield, please. I also request Shri R. Mukund, Divisional Railway Manager, Thiruvananthapuram, and Shri K. Hari Krishnan, Principal Chief Personnel Officer, to kindly join Shri Siddharth K. Verma, DPO TVC. The Planning Work Study Efficiency Shield, which is won by the Thiruvananthapuram Division. The Safety Efficiency Shield goes to the Tiruchi Division. I request Shri Saravanan, Senior Divisional Safety Officer, Tiruchi, to kindly receive the shield. I also request Shri Manish Agarwal, Divisional Railway Manager, Tiruchi, and Shri A.K. Siddhartha, Principal Chief Safety Officer, to kindly join Shri Saravanan, Senior DSO, Tiruchi, to receive the Safety Efficiency Shield, which is won by the Tiruchi Division. The shield for the best maintained train is backed by Mangalore Thiruvananthapuram Maveli Express, maintained at Mangalore Depot, Palakkad Division. I request Shri Himanshu Priyadarshi, Coaching Depot Officer, Mangalore, to kindly receive the shield, along with Shri Trilok Kothari, DRM Palakkad, and Shri Gautam Datta, Principal Chief Mechanical Engineer. The shield for the best maintained train goes to the Mangalore Tirunanthapuram Maveli Express maintained at Mangalore Depot, Palakkad Division. The shield for the Rail Madad for winners is backed by Madurai Division. The Rail Madad Shield is being introduced from this year, and this is backed by the Madurai Division. The shield for the Rail Madad for winners is backed by Madurai Division. I request Shri P.A. Stephen Raj, Senior Complaint Inspector, Madurai, Shri Satish Saravanan, Senior DME, Madurai, to kindly receive the shield, please. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shri Manish Agrawal, DRM Tirchi, and Shri V. Sivasamy, Deputy Director, PG Cell, to kindly join Shri P.A. Stephen Raj, Senior Complaint Inspector, Madurai, and Shri Satish Saravanan, Senior DME, Madurai. The shield for the Rail Madad for winners goes to the Madurai Division. The shield for the Rail Madad for runners is backed by the Chennai Division. I request Shri G.R. Vivek Sharma, Senior DEN HM of Chennai Division, and Shri V. Sivasamy, Deputy Director, PG Cell, to kindly receive the shield, along with Shri Ganesh, DRM MAS, to kindly receive the shield. The shield for the Rail Madad for runners, backed by Chennai Division. Shri G.R. Vivek Sharma, Senior DN HM MAS, is requested to kindly receive the shield, along with Shri Ganesh, DRM MAS, and Shri V. Sivasamy, Deputy Director, PG Cell. The shield for the Best Training Institute is won by Multidisciplinary Zonal Training Institute, Trichy. I request Shri V. Uma Shankar, Principal, to kindly receive the shield, along with Shri J. Vinayan, Chief Operations Manager, G. The shield for the Best Training Institute, backed by Multidisciplinary Zonal Training Institute, Trichy. Shri V. Uma Shankar, Principal, and Shri J. Vinayan, COMG, are receiving the shield together. The Stores Efficiency Shield for Best Stores Depot is shared by Electrical Stores Depot, Royapuram, 15 Depot, and Signal Stores Depot, Pothanur, 11 Depot. I request Shri Naga Srinivasu Rongala, Senior DEE ELS Royapuram, Shri S. Valanarasu, AMM EST Royapuram, to kindly receive the shield, with Shri P. Muttarasu, AMM SSD Pothanur. I also request Shri Prakash Chand Tamta, Principal Chief Materials Manager, Perambur, and Shri Ganesh, DRM MAS, also to join the team. The shield for the Best Stores Depot, shared by Electrical Stores Depot, Royapuram, and the Signal Stores Depot, Pothanur. The Stores Efficiency Shield for Best Divisional Stores is won by Palakkad Division. I request Shri T. Prasanna Venkatirials Manager, Palakkad, to kindly receive the shield. I also request Shri Trilok Kothari, DRM Palakkad, and Shri Prakash Chand Tamta, Principal Chief Materials Manager, Perambur, to kindly join Shri T. Prasanna Venkatesan, Senior DMM, in receiving the shield. The Stores Efficiency Shield for Best Divisional Stores, backed by Palakkad Division. Shri T. Prasanna Venkatesan, Senior DMM, Palakkad, is receiving the shield, along with Shri Trilok Kothari and Shri Prakash Chand Tamta. The Electrical Energy Conservation Shield is backed by Ponmalai Workshop. I request Shri S. Ganesan, Senior Section Engineer, EMW, Ponmalai, to kindly receive the shield. I also request Sri Shamadhar Ram, Chief Workshop Manager Punmalai, and Sri R.K. Mehta, Principal Chief Electrical Engineer, to join Sri S. Ganeshan, SSC, in receiving the shield, please. The Electrical Energy Efficiency Shield backed by Punmalai Workshop. The Interdivisional Rajbhasha Rolling Shield is backed by Palakkad Division. The Interdivisional Rajbhasha Rolling Shield is backed by Palakkad Division. I request Ms. Binita Soy, Rajbhasha Adhikari Palakkad, to kindly receive the shield along with Sri Trilok Kothari, DRM Palakkad, Sri Dinanath Singh, Deputy General Manager Official Language, and Sri Ravi Valluri, Mukhya Rajbhasha Adhikari. Ms. Binita Soy is receiving the Interdivisional Rajbhasha Rolling Shield along with Sri Trilok Kothari and Sri Dinanath Singh, and also Sri Ravi Valluri, Mukhya Rajbhasha Adhikari. The Inter-Workshop Rajbhasha Rolling Shield goes to S&T Workshop Potanur. I request Sri J. Rajkumar, Translator, S&T Workshop Potanur, to kindly receive the shield, please. I also request Sri Sandeep Kumar, Chief Signal and Telecommunication Engineer Planning, and Sri Dinanath Singh, Deputy General Manager Official Language, and also Sri Ravi Valluri, Mukhya Rajbhasha Adhikari, to kindly join Sri J. Rajkumar, Translator, to receive the shield, please. The Inter-Workshop Rajbhasha Rolling Shield, backed by S&T Workshop Potanur. Ladies and gentlemen, please give them a big hand. Please give them a big round of applause. The shield for the Best Family Welfare Center is won by Family Welfare Center, Railway Hospital, Perambur. I request Dr. J. Chitra, ACHD Health and Family Welfare, Railway Hospital, Perambur, to kindly receive the shield. I also request Dr. S. Kalyani, CSS and Chief Gynecologist, to receive the shield along with Dr. C.V. N. Murthy, Principal Chief Medical Director. The shield for the Best Family Welfare Center won by the Family Welfare Center, Railway Hospital, Perambur. The shield for the Best Railway School is backed by Railway High School, Punmalai. I request Sri A. Kalayaragan, Headmaster, Railway High School, Punmalai, to kindly receive the shield along with Sri K. Harikrishnan, Principal Chief Personnel Officer. The shield for the Best Railway School, won by Railway High School, Punmalai. Sri A. Kalayaragan, Headmaster, and Sri K. Harikrishnan are receiving the shields together. The shield for the Best Performance Award Scouts District for winners goes to Central District. I request Sri P. Anand, ADRM Chennai Division, Sri R. Parimala Kumar, Deputy CME Carriage Works Perambur, and Srimati J. Yashoda, ADFM Chennai Division, and Sri P. Dakshina Murthy, Assistant Workshop Manager Carriage Works Perambur, to kindly receive the shield together. The shield for the Best Performance Award Scouts District for winners, won by Central District. I also request Sri Ganesh, DRM MAS, to join the team, please. The shield for the Best Performance Award Scouts District for Runners goes to Perambur District. I request Shri N. Balaji, Chief Electrical Engineer Construction, Chennai Egmore, Shri A. Bhupati, Deputy for Runners, won by the Perambur District. The Personal Efficiency Shield for the Best Workshop is backed by Central Workshop Ponmalai. I request Shri T. Shankaran, Workshop Personal Officer Ponmalai, to kindly receive the shield, please. I also request Shri Shamadhar Ram, Chief Workshop Manager Ponmalai, and Shri K. Hari Krishnan, Principal Chief Personal Officer, to join Shri T. Shankaran, WPO Ponmalai. The Personal Efficiency Shield for the Best Workshop, won by Central Workshop Ponmalai. The shield for the Best Maintained Running Room goes to Salem Running Room. I request Shri A. Ravi Teja, Senior Divisional Electrical Engineer OP, Chennai Egmore, to kindly receive the shield, along with Shri A. G. Srinivas, DRM Salem, and Shri R. K. Mehta, Principal Chief Electrical Engineer. The shield for the Best Maintained Running Room, backed by Salem Running Room. Shri A. Ravi Teja, Senior DEE OP, Chennai Egmore, will be receiving the shield, along with Shri A. G. Srinivas and Shri R. K. Mehta. And finally, the Interdivisional Cleanliness Shield for the Best Kept Station is backed by Purachit Talaivar Dr. MGR Central Railway Station. I request Shri G. R. Vivek Sharma, Senior DEN HM, Chennai Division, to kindly receive the shield. I also request Shri Ganesh, DRM MAS, and Shri Gautam Datta, Principal Chief Mechanical Engineer, to kindly receive the shield, along with Shri G. R. Vivek Sharma. The Interdivisional Cleanliness Shield, which is won by the Purachit Talaivar Dr. MGR Central Railway Station, the Best Kept Station. The shield for the Best Kept Station, Shri G. R. Vivek Sharma, Senior DEN HM of Chennai Division, is receiving the shield, along with the DRM MAS and our Principal Chief Mechanical Engineer. And with that, we finish off with the shields. We now move on to the individual awards. At General Manager's level, the General Manager Award for Gazetted Officers includes a cash award of Rs 3,500 with a medal and a certificate. And for non-gazetted staff, the GM Award includes a cash award of Rs 3,000 with a medal and a certificate. In the Group Award, each member of the group gets a cash award of Rs 1,000 and a certificate. These cash awards will be drawn by the bill drawing authorities of the respective unit through salary bill of May 2022 and will be credited to the respective awardee's bank account. May I request our chief guest, Shri B.G. Malya ji, to kindly distribute the awards, please. We begin with the officers.
Shri Amal Sebastian, Divisional Electrical Engineer, Tiruchirappalli.
He has contributed to automatic switching of capacitor bank unit by considering PF and load current, thereby saving around Rs 90 lakhs.
Shri J. Anil, SO to PCSC.
He has been assisting PCSC Southern Railway in staff welfare, training, discipline and other matters with sincerity and impeccable integrity.
Shri J. Anil. Shri V. Anit Prakash, DOM Goods, MAS.
He was outstanding in running oxygen specials on time during COVID's second wave and personally monitored each train at destination and interchange point.
Shri V. Babu, Senior DSTE Coordination, MAS.
He has been instrumental in carrying out Messrs. Kyosan make and Messrs. Hitachi make electronic interlocking EI system alterations departmentally, saving more than 20 lakhs to the railway exchequer.
Shri Chayadri Vamsi, DEELS, Arakonam.
He was instrumental in converting 5 locomotives as battery-cum-AC operated hybrid shunting locomotives Pasumai at ELS Arakonam, which led to annual saving of rupees 3.8 crores to railways.
Sri A. Clement Barnabas, Deputy CME, Golden Rock.
Movement of IOH bogies from road to rail was organized by him through double stacking of IOH bogies, which proved to be faster and highly economical.
Srimati Diksha Singh, ADEE, RS Rayapuram.
Her analysis of loco failure and implementation of a reliable action plan has been successful in achieving zero failure.
Sri Eldo C. Thomas, DSTE, Palakkad.
He was successful in commissioning automatic fire detection and alarm system at 48 stations and in the installation of road warning signals at 9 level crossing gates.
Sri Gopi Chandra Nayaka, DEN Central, MAS.
Under his leadership, CTR work of coaching pit lines at Basin Bridge was completed for 6 lines in record time.
Srimati B. Indumati, SPO EMS and Secretary to PCPO.
She has coordinated in the engagement of 115 contract staff in paramedical categories to manage administrative exigency.
Sri Jatin Kumar, DEN East, Palakkad.
He has successfully coordinated with officials of Forest Department to implement modern technology to prevent elephants' death.
Srimati V. Jayanti, SEM PS Headquarters.
She successfully pursued with IRCTC and was responsible for recovery of railway dues to the tune of rupees 10 crores.
Dr. B.S. Jitin, ADMO, Railway Hospital, Perambur.
He is an enthusiastic ENT surgeon playing a vital role in counseling the COVID patients and their relatives.
Srimati S. Kalayarasi, PS Grade 1 to PCMD.
Her experience and dedication has been very useful to the officers whom she has been assisting sincerely.
Sri A. Kalayalagan, Headmaster, Railway High School, Golden Rock.
He has increased the student strength from 50%, giving 100% pass results continuously.
Sri R. Karthikeyan, Senior DEN, North, TPJ.
He has been instrumental in installing and commissioning of Rakshak, the wireless transmitter-based automatic train warning system for ensuring safety of the field staff.
Sri A. Karunakar Kumar, AWM, Carriage Works, Perambur.
Due to his extraordinary efforts, the workshop effectively turned out 297 ICF AC coaches exceeding the target.
Sri P.G. Madhavan Kutti, ADEE General, Palakkad.
He has developed a working model of power car and LHB coach for the in-house training of TLAC staff at Mangalore.
Sri S. Manigandan, Deputy FA and CAO Budget, Headquarters.
He has created an in-house web page to disseminate the information on budget and expenditure pattern to the field units.
Srimati Maya Pitambaram, ACM, Salem.
Due to her incessant efforts, the doorstep banking has been implemented in 78 stations, which has brought major system improvement in remittance of cash.
Sri K. Murali, ADEE, MAS.
He was instrumental in installation of 600 kilowatt power solar power plant at Chennai Central Railway Station, resulting in savings of around rupees 37.3 lakhs per annum.
Sri P. Murali Krishna, Deputy CSTE Projects, Egmore.
He was instrumental in successful commissioning of Jolarpete Yard remodeling work during COVID lockdown by adopting standard operating procedures.
Sri D. Om Prakash Narayan, Senior Public Relations Officer, Headquarters.
He played a key role in the dissemination of information on various aspects of train information during the pandemic, which is praiseworthy.
Sri T. Praveen Kumar, ACM, Thiruvananthapuram.
His constant monitoring of goods loading and unloading has ensured speedy releases and has reduced the detention time of wagons and rakes.
Srimati V. Prema, DFM, Salem.
She played a vital role in the construction of interactive website for Accounts Department of Salem Division, and Pension Adalat was conducted with a remarkable clearance of 100%.
Sri Radhakrishnan Jaikumar, ADFM, MAS.
Due to his regular interaction with Chennai Metropolitan Water Supply and sewage board officials, the dues raised against railways have been reduced from rupees 18.7 crores to rupees 13.44 crores.
Sri D. Rajendran, Deputy CSTE, PND Headquarters.
His close liaison with divisions and project units in booking of funds has enabled this railway to touch rupees 250 crores, which is an all-time high for S&T department in PH 33.
Dr. G. Rajesh Kumar, DMO, Railway Hospital, Perambur.
He is the facility manager of Railway Hospital, Perambur, for the Ayushman Bharat Digital Health Mission, which is phenomenal in linking patient medical data across hospitals.
Srimati M. Rupavati, Deputy CSTE Projects, Headquarters.
Her contribution in managing the budgetary requirement of S&T projects has resulted in booking an all-time high of rupees 228 crores as expenditure during the year 2021-22.
Sri Sanjay Raghunath, ADEE, Tambaram.
His involvement has enabled the commissioning of power quality compensation equipment at Acharapakam TSS, which resulted in savings of rupees 24 lakhs per month.
Sri T. Sankaran, WPO, Ponmalai.
He has ensured successful implementation of e-office, HRMS and Umeed card generation for 99.8% of staff.
Sri M.N. Saravanan, AXCN, CN Madurai.
He has supervised and inspected track linking work from Andipatti to Theni stations, and the station building and platform work has been completed in Theni station.
Sri R. Saravanan, Senior DSO, Tiruchirappalli.
He has conducted 33 safety seminars, 6 fire prevention awareness programs, safety counseling at 212 level crossings, achieving nil accident status.
Sri Saurav Kumar, ASC, TNPM, MAS.
He motivated his team in performing outstanding work, which resulted in solving the Tiruvanmiyur railway cash robbery case within 24 hours and in capturing mobile thieves at Ennore and ticket touting cases.
Sri N. Shanmugarajan, DPO General, MAS.
He has been instrumental in inducting 1000 RRB candidates, and the winning percentage of court cases is 90%. He was instrumental in clearing 150 CG appointment cases.
Sri P.K. Soundarapandian, Senior DPO, Salem.
He has cleared CG appointments, settlement benefits to retired employees, effected timely promotions in various cadres, and has ensured prompt payment of bonus, DA arrears, etc.
Sri S. Suresh, XSTE, Tiruchirappalli.
Being the executive in charge for the most followed up project of Tambaram Chengalpattu third line work, his tiresome planning paved way for the hassle-free commissioning of the project.
Sri K. Tyagarajan, PS Grade 1 to DRM, MAS.
He actively involved in conducting GM's annual inspection and made all the arrangements like compiling of data, printing of stationaries by micro-level planning.
Sri M. Vasudevan, DOM, Salem.
Due to his tireless efforts, loading has increased by 20%, unloading has increased by 35%, and average terminal detention has been reduced by 38%.
Next we move on to non-gazetted individual award. Sri Alistair Dominic James, Senior SO Accounts, Senior DFM Office, Trichy.
He manages FRES servers for reference of old cases for vetting at the time of settlement and processing of pre-2016 pension revision for postal cases.
Sri T. Anil Kumar, SSC Works, ERS.
He is in charge of all major bridge works, 6 viaducts between Ettumanur, Kottayam Yard modification work and road over bridge, and has completed casting of all 36 girders of viaduct.
Sri V. Anil Kumar, SSC Podanur.
He is in charge for flying fox method and rescue and has contributed tremendously during COVID period and in COVID vaccination.
Srimati Ari Soman, Pointsman A, Thiruvananthapuram.
She does safe shunting operations for placements and release of rakes connecting FCI siding. She is thorough with the rules, instructions and procedures in force.
Sri C. Aribu Selvan, SSC Permanent Way North, Salem.
He has taken initiative in identifying 126 encroachers of prime land and evicted shops and resident buildings situated on railway land.
Sri T. Asir Sundar Daniel, CCI, Senior DCM Office, Madurai.
His contribution towards non-fare revenue is of a very high order. Under the publicity head, 116 tenders were floated. RDN works were awarded at 27 stations.
Sri R. Bala Ganesh, SSC Tambaram.
He has handled various telecom projects involving installation of exchanges, CCTVs, PA system arrangements, information display system, telecom arrangements at New Railway Hospital, Perambur.
Sri Y.V. Balaji, Safety Counselor, Headquarters.
He has examined equipment failures and analyzed the instructions from Railway Board, RDSO, Accident Manual and G&SR leading to improved safety performance.
Sri S. Balasubramanian, Senior Translator, Hindi Section, Headquarters.
He prepares all computer PowerPoint presentations during Rajbhasha parliamentary committees, Zolik and Tolik meetings and is a pioneer in creating a technically sound section.
Sri C. Banu Prakash, CDMS, Arakonam.
Due to his continuous efforts, the depot has achieved targets set such as clearing DBR cases within 5 days, reducing rejection advance payment cases to nil.
Sri N.V. Bhaskar Gandhi, Stenographer, Grade 1, CPRO Office, MAS.
He played a crucial role in digitalization of CPRO's office records and documented about 220 physical files in e-office.
விருது பெறும்பொழுது அனைவரும் கரவொலி எழுப்பி பாராட்டுமாறு அன்போடு கேட்டுக்கொள்கிறோம். ஸ்ரீமதி K. Bhavani, WC Analytical Data Wing, MAS.
Her performance at Analytical and Data Wing is highly appreciable and she is very helpful in maintaining of records on a real-time basis.
Srimati S. Bhuvaneswari, Senior SO Accounts, MS.
Her knowledge on policy matters is applied effectively in the scrutiny of the estimates, duly covering all aspects of the estimates. I request all of you to kindly give a big round of applause to the awardees who are coming and receiving their awards, please.
Next, Srimati Binu Matthew, Office Superintendent, PCPO Office, MAS.
She executes her work in a time-bound manner and handles the gazetted cadre of electrical, official language, security and statistical departments.
Sri M. Brito, TI, Salem.
He has coordinated with all section TIs and station in charge in mobilizing manpower and has motivated for conducting online courses.
Sri S. Chakrapani, SSC Works, PCE Office, MAS.
His single-man rescue from high rise is commendable and exceptional in nature, especially in search and rescue modes.
Sri A. Dasan Michael Pushparaj, Ambulance Driver and Chief Planning Inspector, Headquarters.
As a divisional commander, he has formed a new MMC division with 15 ambulance members and conducts classes for members and railway staff of Chennai division.
Sri M. Deva Arogya Raj, General Assistant, General Branch, TPJ.
His services were utilized for self-stock verification of TNP stock and non-stock items.
Sri K. Devarajan, Constable, Tirur, Palakkad.
His team captured robbers from Mumbai and Madgaon who were involved in theft of booked consignments valued at rupees 13 lakhs.
Sri N. Devendra Kumar, CDMS, Perambur.
He is primarily responsible for submission of composition of the wagons and coaches for preparation of RP and further disposals.
Sri D. Dinesh Kumar, SSC Works, Perambur.
He has ensured erection of oxygen storage cylinder and has supervised the erection of additional cubicles to accommodate more COVID patients.
Sri M.P. Durai Murugan, SSC Signal, MAS.
He has taken efforts for commissioning of double distance signaling arrangement in Arakonam, North, Tirutani, Ponpadi, Nagari, Vepagunta, Puttur and all the LC gates in Arakonam Renigunta section.
Srimati S. Durga Devi, DTC General, Ponmalai.
She has been the woman behind the success of district rallies, testing camps of Ponmalai district. She is an inspiration to many guiders and rangers.
DTC Guide, Golden Rock. Then next, Srimati S. Fatima, Housekeeping Assistant, Golden Rock.
She is very punctual, sincere and dedicated worker and willingly carries out any work assigned by her superiors.
Srimati Geeta Suro, Station Superintendent, Chennai Central.
She has ensured the correct setting of points by manual cranking and clamping and ensured continuous rake movement in spite of bad weather conditions.
Sri M. J. George Stephen, SSC Salem.
He has been deputed as the in-charge for carrying out maintenance schedules of all ICF and LHB coaches at Coimbatore.
Kumar, SIPF, Thiruvananthapuram.
Due to his sustained efforts, 1,423 cases were registered against anti-social elements with the realization of around rupees 3 lakhs as fine by the concerned courts.
Srimati Gomati Rajaram, OS Rates, MAS.
She is involved in rationalization of parcel scale work for charging parcels and luggage and implementation of PMS.
Sri V. Jnana Prakasham, CCI Senior DCM Office, Tiruchi.
He has assisted in initiating and awarding of many first of its kind contracts under NIN, FRIS and NFR policies.
Sri V. Hariharan, Office Superintendent, MMC.
He is looking after budget, procurement of stores and other equipments, audit, accounts inspection, RPF association matters, Swachhata drive, office impress and miscellaneous office works.
Sri MSM Hussain, SSC Works, Madurai.
His efforts to complete installation of rainwater harvesting has resulted in savings of 30%.
Sri M. Ilangovan, SSC Permanent Waste, Salem.
His involvement in collection and stocking of scrap rails and iron resulted in more than 2,000 million tons of scrap being auctioned and sold out.
Srimati M. Indrani, Office Superintendent, PCPO's Office, MAS.
She helps in the conduct of various programs such as Railway Week Award at GM level, Women's Day celebrations, Yoga Day, Independence Day and Republic Day, etc. in a befitting manner which is commendable.
Sri D. Jackson Pereira, CVI, Egmore.
The vigilance checks conducted by him have brought out about 7 system improvements which have been implemented successfully.
Sri J. Jailabuddin, Track Maintainer, Madurai.
He has maintained the track structure over the very severe corrosion-prone area of Pamban Bridge and has improved the track parameters to the required standard.
Sri A. James Derabiam, TI, Madurai.
He is actively involved in freight loading at TNHP, SPIC and MVN which has boosted the freight loading of Madurai Division and Southern Railway as a whole.
Srimati S. Jansi Rani, Dietitian, Railway Hospital, Perambur.
During the third wave of COVID pandemic, her exemplary and selfless service to the patients was very useful to the hospital administration in resolving critical issues.
Sri D. Jayan, Catering Supervisor, Senior DCM Office, Thiruvananthapuram.
His dedication to meet the highest standards of quality of food service without any compromise in punctuality is highly commendable.
Sri B. Jayachandran, Office Superintendent, Senior DMM Office, MAS.
He has done yeoman service during the COVID-19 pandemic lockdown in maintaining and updating the e-office module, thus facilitating the file movement for smooth functioning of the administration.
Sri N. Jayaprakash, AA, Potanur.
He has ensured submission of monthly cash estimates and surrender and seeking additional requirements in time.
Sri S. Jayachandran, Health and Malaria Inspector, Grade 1, Railway Hospital, Perambur.
He coordinated with Chennai Corporation authorities for quick disposal of COVID dead bodies during pandemic and sanitized the entire hospital premises.
Sri Joe Jacob, SSC Signal, Aluva, Thiruvananthapuram.
He has commissioned dead approach locking at various level crossings and has carried out circuit alteration at AWY section in connection with the implementation of various policies.
Sri John Paul, CCI, Katpadi.
In Chitteri Jolarpete section, he was instrumental in having RPT goods shed reopened, which was closed down in 1995 with outward goods movement of fertilizer to all over India.
Sri L. John Sundar Basil, Technician 1, Ponmalai.
His tireless efforts in the milestone project of manufacturing a coal-fired X-class steam locomotive X37 400 indigenously has been completed successfully.
Sri S. John Victor, Assistant, NCJ.
He noticed a rail crack at LOC 236/28 and informed the control room. This helped in avoiding a possible accident.
Sri G. Jyoti, Deputy CTI, MAS.
He has detected 10,597 cases and realized fare and penalty to the tune of rupees 66.54 lakhs.
Sri Joyce Chaco, DMS, MSD, Golden Rock.
He has taken efforts in minimizing the inventory balance and has identified overstock, surplus and non-moving items and taken efforts to liquidate them.
Sri G.R. Kajanesh, SSC Works, Salem.
He has contributed in the completion of various safety works like rebuilding of 5 numbers of steel girder bridges with PSC slabs, facade improvement and facelifting of E-Road station.
Srimati C. Kanimoli, CCTC, MAS.
She is an outstanding national athlete winning gold medals in 100 meters hurdles in the Senior National Open Athletic Championship and Federation Cup 2021 at Patiala.
Sri B. Karthikeyan, CMS Lab, DSL, Golden Rock.
He has established a scientific and periodic assessment of lubricating oil of locomotives by the spectrographic method, resulting in finding even a minor wear in the lube oil samples.
Sri K. Kannan, Senior Technician, Madurai.
He is multi-skilled in welding, forklift driving, and knowledge of small repairing work of welding machines is highly commendable.
TTI Squad, Erode.
In squad duties, consistently he is the top performer for the past 4 years in Salem Division and also guides the passengers for a hassle-free journey.
Sri N.M. Krishna Kumaran, Blacksmith Grade 2, Palakkad.
He involves in repairing small track machines, electronic HS lamps and signal lamps as well as carpentry work.
Sri G.V. Lakshmana Rao, Chief OS, PCMM Office, Perambur.
He has dealt with procurement of items valuing around rupees 110.67 crores required for various types of electrical locomotives.
Srimati R. Lata, Chief OS, Deputy CE Office, Carriage Works, Perambur.
On account of her dedication, very important contracts and work orders for hospital and workshops have been finalized.
Sri R. Loganathan, Logachandran, Chief Controller, Timetable, MAS.
He works out the margin for traffic and power blocks on a daily basis in consultation with other departments' requirements with least repercussion to train services.
Sri R. Logachandran. Sri R. Loga Brahman, SSE Works, Tiruchi.
He is instrumental in redevelopment works at Tiruchi Junction and responsible for perceptible improvements in the station and colony and achieving quality works in time.
Sri C. Madhava Prasad, Senior Goods Train Manager, Erode.
He noticed poor brake application and informed the station master, which enabled stopping of the train through signal in subsequent station. His timely action has averted a major mishap.
Sri M. K. Mahalingam, Senior Clerk, CPRO Office, MAS.
His contribution has been significant in streamlining the tender advertisements format and minimizing the expenditure incurred towards tender advertisements.
Srimati M. Malini, Guider and CTNC, Jolarpet.
She has trained many guides and rangers to earn Rashtrapati Award in her group and district level. She has conducted many camps and courses at state, district and group level.
Sri A. Mithun, Office Superintendent, PCO Office, MAS.
In manpower planning, he handles all statements, creation and surrender of posts and ensures achieving of target every year.
Sri K. M. Muhammad Yusuf, Welder 3, Palakkad.
He has done 416 numbers of thermit welds in this year with 0 failure percentage. He is ranked first among 80 welders in both Palakkad division and over entire zonal railway.
Sri B. Munikrishnan, SSE, TNPM.
He has taken initiative to form water capacity of 50,000 litres and one rake having 14 wagons formed and moved to Erode to supply water to flood-hit Kerala.
Sri V. Muralidharan, Superintendent, Law Branch, MAS.
He has been discharging his duties as supervisor in Law Branch single-handedly for 7 years and performs his duties sincerely.
Sri K. Murali Krishnan, Assistant OHC, Tiruvatiyur.
He has repaired tower wagon lifting platform which has broken and also repaired broken ladder trolley and wheel axles by proper welding work.
Sri B. Muruganandan, DOC Scouts, GOC.
He was instrumental for the successful conduct of 49th State Rally and 22nd Campuri held at Golden Rock.
Sri R. Muruga Pandi, ASIPF, Madurai.
He has effected the apprehending of 8 defaulters and recovered e-tickets valuing around rupees 2 lakhs under section 143(1)(a) of Railways Act 1989.
Sri K. Muthukumar, SSE Carriage Works, Perambur.
His dedicated work has helped in turning out of 338 SG-AC coaches and 208 LHB-AC coaches and with improved quality standards.
Sri G. Muthukumaran, SSE Signal, Tiruchi.
He played a pivotal role for interlocking of all sanctioned level crossing gates in Cord Line section of Tiruchi division.
Srimati A. Muthuselvi, Chief Nursing Superintendent, Railway Hospital, Perambur.
She is in charge of the entire statistics of COVID management including number of beds, daily admissions, oxygen availability, discharges and deaths.
Sri P. Nagarajan, Staff and Welfare Inspector, Senior DPO Office, Madurai.
He has ensured completion of 98.5% registrations under Umeed and 87% of Umeed cards have been generated.
Srimati C. Nageshwari, Chief Office Superintendent, PCSC Office, MMC.
She has been instrumental in disposing 28 appeals, 7 revision petitions, finalization of 2 major and 2 minor penalty cases.
Sri Neeti S. Kumar, Senior Clerk, RRB, Thiruvananthapuram.
She handles all confidential works, RTIs and appeals, public grievances including CP grams and monitoring nomination of railway officials for all exam centers.
Sri C.K. Nipin, SSC Signal, Podanur.
He has contribution of MS DAC at Ernakulam station and also in commissioning of HAS DAC in different sections of Palakkad division.
Sri Oliver Sudhir, Station Superintendent, Thiruvananthapuram.
As a supervisor of Chalakkudi station, he has bestowed his personal attention in placement, release, formation and dispatch of goods trains.
Sri K.M. Pradeep Kumar, Senior SO Accounts, Salem.
He single-handedly collected data for generating invoices for various plan heads within the stipulated time of 3 months without any complication or delay.
Sri Pradeep Srambikal, TI Shoranur, Palakkad.
His multifaceted roles as staff manager, crisis manager and proactive participant in betterment of railways is commendable.
Sri A. Prakash, Senior Technician, Egmore.
He has made exemplary contribution in designing of EI and MS DAC schemes for Jolarpete main and auxiliary cabin and for Chennai Central and Egmore stations.
Sri V. Prakash, SSC Permanent Way, Thiruvananthapuram.
He has supervised various permanent way works in between Nagarkoil and Kanyakumari and Mangalore, CRS commissioning of new doubling work.
Sri A. V. Prasad, SSC Permanent Way, Palakkad.
He has done through turnout renewal with thick web switches 17 sets first time in the division mainly during night block hours.
Sri A. V. Praveen Kumar, SSC CNW, Palakkad.
Under his leadership, Mangalore Coaching Depot has undertaken various innovations which led to the system improvements and financial savings to railways.
Sri R.C. Praveen Kumar, SSC Inspection, Loco Works, Perampur.
His contribution towards effective implementation of various modules in WISE like workshop module, material module, production module, RS holding, etc. is commendable.
Srimati V. Pravita, OS, Senior DPO Office, MAS.
During the COVID period, she was instrumental in successfully processing 54 cases of CG appointments in favor of wards of employees.
Srimati B.V. Pushpalata, Chief Nursing Superintendent, Railway Hospital, Perambur.
She was able to manage the disposal of the COVID dead bodies with great courage, coordinating with the corporation authorities at every stage.
Srimati K.G. Radhakumari, Senior SO Accounts, Senior DFM Office, Thiruvananthapuram.
She has reviewed and reduced contracts and new proposals for coach cleaning, OBHS, integrated housekeeping, etc., which has resulted in considerable savings.
Sri K.V. Rahul, SSC Signal, Palakkad.
He has made a very challenging achievement of altering electronic interlocking system of Messrs. Siemens departmentally for the first time in Southern Railway at Pudunagaram station of Palakkad division.
Sri K.N. Raja, SSC TRD, MAS.
He is instrumental in preparing EIG documents and CRS documents and is prompt in submitting the inspection reports.
Sri A.G. Rajagopalan, SSC Permanent Way, MAS.
He has completed deep screening of all points and crossings by BCM in Tirunindravur and Tiruvallur yards.
Sri G.S. Rajagopal, SSC Permanent Way, Thiruvananthapuram.
With his earnest efforts, he has completed the deep screening in all the main line points and crossings and was prompt in disposal of scrap too.
Srimati N. Rajalakshmi, Senior Tech, CNW, Tiruchirappalli.
She undertakes intermediate overhauling of coaches with high quality and maintains the coaching stock at pit lines.
Sri T. Rajarajan, Station Superintendent, ALU, TPJ.
He is instrumental in bringing the clinker traffic after a gap of 7 years, cement loading from SLTC after 2 years.
Sri C.V. Rajivan Nambiyar, CVI, Chennai Egmore.
His checks helped in eradicating the corrupt practices by initiating DAR actions against the corrupt and also helped in providing corrections through system improvements.
Sri K. Rajendran, General Assistant, PCPO Office, MAS.
During the COVID period, he attended the office routinely and discharged the duties assigned to him very sincerely and diligently.
Sri R. Rajesh, JAA, Senior DFM Office, Thiruvananthapuram.
He is an outstanding ball badminton player and for the past 9 years he has been winning medals for Southern Railway in the All India Railway Championship.
Sri T.K. Rajkumar, Senior SO Accounts, PFA Office, MAS.
His timely intervention has helped the administration to implement the Railway Board's instructions on non-functional upgradation for the supervisory cadre of this accounts department.
Sri D. Ramachandran, Senior Technician, TPJ.
He is very cautious and efficient and reports to duty on time. He was sincere in his duty in spite of the COVID lockdown period.
Sri N. Ramalingam, Chief Staff and Welfare Inspector, Salem.
He is looking after the settlement section, and his approach towards the family members of the former railway employees in redressing their grievances is commendable.
Sri R. Ramanathan, OS, GM General Office, MAS.
He handles the works related to general managers, annual inspections, such as listing of representations and distribution of to the departments concerned, etc.
Sri J. Ramesh Kumar, Assistant Depot, Stores, Tambaram.
In cases of emergencies, he coordinates for material collection from other railways to the best satisfaction of his superiors.
Sri K. Ramesh, Chief Office Superintendent, Railway Hospital, Perambur.
He has taken efforts in appointing contract doctors, nursing staff, hospital assistants, housekeeping assistants, technicians, etc. to manage the COVID situation brilliantly.
Sri K.P. Ranjit, Senior SO Accounts, MAS.
He has developed online real-time management of capital budget in Southern Railway Portal Accounts Chennai Division, thus enabling executive departments to monitor the expenditure.
Sri V. Ratish, Track Maintainer 2, Palakkad.
He is an all-rounder and his service has been utilized as blacksmith, welder, carpenter and trolley man.
Sri P. Ravichandran, CDMS, Salem.
He has identified around 5,000 million tons of permanent waste scrap at various locations, and his coordination has resulted in timely submission of DSBs in TMS for quick disposal.
Sri R.S. Ravichandran, SSC Carriage Works, Perambur.
He played a remarkable role in maintenance of machinery and plant.
Chief Instructor, TPJ.
He handles classes for station masters and other supervisors and has conducted many courses online, thereby effecting considerable savings.
Sri R. Santosh Kumar, Chief Controller, Madurai.
Due to his constant guidance to controllers, loco-pilots, guards, station masters, there is an upward trend of punctuality, and Madurai Division maintains #1 position.
Sri U. Santosh Kumar, Track Maintainer 2, Thiruvananthapuram.
As a sincere trolley man, he has displayed exceptional performance during the doubling work and the scheduled annual inspection of General Manager.
Srimati C. Saranya, SSC Bridges, Headquarters.
Her presentation of work is exemplary, and she coordinates the targeted bridge rehabilitation and maintenance works.
Sri B. Saravanan, SSC Signal, Salem.
He has been instrumental in improving the reliability of signaling gears and thereby reducing the number of signal failures.
Sri D. Saravanan, Senior Clerk, DSC Office, Salem.
He is responsible for updation of staff details in HRMS and eSuvidha portals.
Sri K. Saravanan, CDMS, Diesel Shed, E-Road.
He played a vital role in procuring material handling equipment for the functioning of the new depot.
Sri S. Satish Kumar, Senior Stenographer, Thiruvananthapuram.
He actively arranges meetings with various departments and prepares inspection notes of Divisional Railway Manager.
Sri S. Satish Kumar, Head Constable, Training Center, Kajamalai, Tiruchi.
He has imparted exemplary outdoor training to the women constable recruits, ASIPF trainees, head constable trainees, and conducted various refresher courses.
Sri N. Selva Thirumal, Complaint Inspector, DRM Office, MAS.
He has prepared 2 software applications using MS Access to handle the station and email grievances received at Chennai Division.
Sri K. K. Shanmugavel, SSC Permanent Way, Madurai.
Due to his efforts, the service life of rails has been increased and old AT welds of more than 14 years have been removed to avoid failures.
Sri Sherry P. Varghese, Chief Vigilance Inspector, Traffic, Egmore.
He has conducted 42 preventive checks in mass contact areas which had maximum impact on the image of railways.
Sri S. Silampati, SSC ELS, Arakonam.
He has put his extraordinary efforts in conversion of TBU, PBU of a loco to conventional brake system first time at ELS Arakonam in the shortest possible time.
Sri S. Sahul Hamid, Dresser Grade 1, Health Unit, TPJ.
The efforts taken by him in upkeep of SPART, in assisting PME and maintaining records and performing dressings is really commendable.
Sri P. Shanmugam, SSC Works, Madurai.
He has immensely contributed towards commissioning of Milavitan, Mail Marudur, new line.
Sri Shebi T. Raj, Senior Publicity Inspector, PRO Office, Thiruvananthapuram.
He has effectively used social media platforms to enhance the image of the division and also in the dissemination of proper information to public.
Sri UK Shibu, Truck Maintainer 4, Palakkad.
Being a competent welder, he has done 186 welds with 0 defects and has achieved second position in the yearly welding ranking of Palakkad division.
Sri Shyamal Kumar Ghosh, CCI Planning, MAS.
He has planned and executed the first loading of NMG rake from Singaperumal Kovil goods shed, which fetched a revenue of rupees 8.26 lakhs.
Sri R. Singaravelu, Technician Grade 1, Diesel Shed, Golden Rock.
He is excellent in identifying the deficiencies in the components, duly picking up distress signals during engine running checks.
Srimati N. Sivahami, Chief Nursing Superintendent, Railway Hospital, Perambur.
During COVID pandemic, she manages to distribute required number workshop accounts.
Srimati K. Sumati, SSC, MAS.
She has coordinated with Messrs. Azure for commissioning of 1.5 megawatt solar power panel in last financial year, resulting in the savings of rupees 21.6 lakhs.
Sri K. Sundaramurthy, Assistant Depot, Stores, Arakonam.
He has worked hard in collection of out-of-stock item from other depots through DTF.
Sri D. Sundaravelu, ASOC and Senior Tech, Golden Rock.
He has assisted for the successful conduct of 49th State Rally and 22nd Campuri held at Golden Rock. He has trained many scouts and rovers to earn Rashtrapati Award.
Sri B. Sunil Kumar, OS, DPO Office, Thiruvananthapuram.
He manages the computer cell in the Thiruvananthapuram division and is the single point of communication with respect to any issue in IPAS.
Sri M.S. Suresh, SSE, Thiruvananthapuram.
In his tenure, lot of premium BTPN rakes were examined and certified under his strict supervision.
Sri S. Suresh Kumar, Station Superintendent, Palakkad.
He has efficiently managed the Valayar station, which is situated in the Pothanur Palakkad Ghat section with steep gradients on both sides.
Sri K.M. Surjit, SSC Works, Palakkad.
His role in completing the target work such as TUA goods shed, labor room, shunting neck work bridge, VNB FOB work and TA platform works is commendable.
Sri N. Tillai, SSC Signal, TEN, Madurai.
He has contributed in installation of automatic fire alarm and detection system at 7 stations.
Sri N. Tulasi Raman.
The next group award goes to a team from Construction Office Madurai. This group of ministerial staff are very sincere and instrumental in completing the work within the targeted time. Srimati D. Sheila Srivastava, Chief Typist, Deputy C, Construction Office Madurai, is receiving the award on behalf of her team, which includes 3 other staff. A team from Rolling Stock Avadi bags a group award. This group has involved in the modification of motor coach with trailer coach into dual mode tower car with crew-friendly cab at both ends. Sri S. John Brito, SSC Rolling Stock Avadi, is receiving the award for his team, which includes 7 other staff. A team of the mechanical department from Carriage and Wagon Tandayarpete Marshalling Yard wins a group award. Sri D. Bala Penchalaya, Senior Technician, Tandayarpete Marshalling Yard, is receiving the award on behalf of his team. In the electrical front, a team from Rolling Stock Arakonam gets the next group award. Sri S. A. Subhani, SSC Rolling Stock Arakonam, is receiving the award on behalf of his team, which includes 9 other staff. A team from Signal Ponneri has taken enormous efforts in bringing out overall improvement in the signal incidents and TLP cases. Ms. M. Devi Sangeeta, Technician Ponneri, is receiving this S&T Department Group Award on behalf of her team. Again, from the S&T Department, a team has been efficient in achieving their targets for project planning in workshop and headquarters. Srimati G. Vijayalakshmi has received the award on behalf of her team. A team of BDU Chennai Division has marked traffic. Sri Peter Jacob, CCI Planning, is receiving the award on behalf of his team. The Accounts Department at SNW Perambur bags a group award. Srimati T. Jayalakshmi, Senior SO, is receiving the award on behalf of her team. The Medical Department gets a group award too. The ambulance drivers and hospital attendants have performed good job beyond their responsibilities during the 2nd and 3rd wave of COVID-19 pandemic. Shri R. Srinivasan ambulance driver is receiving the award. A team from the planning section wins a group award. They have effectively achieved their targets in surrender of posts. Shri S. Jayashankar, Chief Staff and Chief Work Study Inspector is receiving the award on behalf of his team. And with that, we finish off with the group. I thank all the dignitaries present on the stage for having given their valuable time for distributing the awards and shields today.
விருதுகளை வழங்கி சிறப்பித்த தெற்கு ரயில்வேயின் பொது மேலாளர் அவர்களுக்கு விழாவின் சார்பில் நெஞ்சார்ந்த நன்றியை தெரிவிக்கிறோம்.
Now we would like to honor our chief guest with a memento. As a token of gratitude, may I request our Principal Chief Personal Officer Shri K. Harikrishnan to kindly present a memento to our chief guest Shri B.G. Malya ji. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and
விருதுகளை வழங்கி சிறப்பித்த பொது மேலாளர் அவர்களுக்கு விழாவின் நினைவை போற்றும் வகையில் இனியதொரு நினைவு பரிசு வழங்கப்பட்டிருக்கிறது. Thank you, sir.
To conclude, I request our Chief Personal Officer IR Shri Karupannasamy to kindly propose the vote of thanks.
திரு கருப்பண்ணசாமி CPO IR சதன் ரயில்வே அவர்களை நன்றி நவில வருமாறு பணிவன்போடு அழைக்கிறோம்.
Respected GM sir, PCPO sir, STGM sir, PHODs, office bearers of union, association, awardees, colleague officers and others. My warm good afternoon to everybody. I deem it a great honor to propose a vote of thanks on this memorable occasion of 67th Railway Week celebrations. It's a day marked for recognizing those beloved railway men and women contributed significantly for the continual betterment of our service to the nation. And also, it is an occasion to ponder over our way forward for the next year. First and foremost, I am immensely pleased to thank our respected Chief Guest Shri B.G. Malya ji, General Manager Southern Railway, the driving force of this organization in all aspects, for giving consent to be the chief guest of this great function and grace this occasion with his presence and motivating speech. Thank you very much, sir. I take this opportunity to thank Shri Magesh sir, STGM, and Shri Harikrishnan sir, PCPO, for all the support and guidance for the successful conduct of this event. I express my heartfelt thanks to all PHODs, DRMs, HODs, and other officials for their support, presence for this wonderful event. It's my privilege to thank Srimati Renuka Malya, President, Southern Railway Headquarters Women's Welfare Organization, and other office bearers and members for gracing this occasion. I extend my sincere thanks to Sri Radha Sridhar, President SRMU, and other office bearers of SRMU for their support and cooperation in general and for the presence for this function in particular. I also thank the office bearers of All India SCST, All India OBC, RPF, SROA, SRPOA for the presence and support. I would like to express my gratitude to Engineering, Electrical, S&T, Medical, RPF, Commercial, Accounts, Mechanical, Stores and Sports Organization for their commitment and support which made this function very successful one. I also thank my colleagues and staff in Personnel Department and Planning Cell for their total dedication, coordination and relentless effort for celebrating this function in a befitting manner. Their continued effort right from preparation of certificates, shield, invitation, arranging accommodation, transportation, catering arrangements needs special commendation. Thank you, my friends. I owe my special thanks to the awardees and their families who are the purpose and spirit of this function. My heartfelt congratulations to all of you. I extend my heartfelt thanks to the participants of the cultural program for making this day a colorful one. My sincere thanks to Scouts and Guides organization and SJAB members for their valuable contribution. And I profusely thank all the print and electronic media personnel for the presence and covering this program in a vivid style. Thank you all. This occasion, I take this privilege to thank ICF administration for allotting this Arangam and also staff of this Arangam for their better coordination with us in smooth conduct of this function. If anybody is left out inadvertently, my apologies. And before I conclude my speech, I am very much pleased to announce that our respected GM sir has sanctioned a group cash award of 1 lakh rupees in total for the headquarters, Chennai division and other organizations and even commentators for the successful conduct of this function. And rupees 30,000 separately for the participants of the cultural program. Thanks again for one and all. Jai Hind. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Reaching the final stages of our function, I request all of you to kindly rise up for national anthem. An announcement for the officers, please. I request all the officers to kindly join for the lunch being arranged at the dining hall, please. Thank you very much. I request all the non-guested staff to kindly collect the snacks arranged for them. Thank you very much. We request the spouses of the PHODs and all the officers also to join the lunch being arranged here in the dining hall. We request all the members and representatives of the unions and associations also to join the lunch being arranged at the dining hall, please. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I request the members of the Southern Railway Headquarters Association organization also to join the lunch being arranged here. The President SRWWHQO and the members of SRWWHQO also are requested to join the lunch which is being arranged at the dining hall. Thank you very much to all of you for having given your valuable time for the smooth conduct of this 67th Railway Week celebrations being conducted here at the ICF Dr. Ambedkar Arangam. Thank you very much. Thank you one and all.